the Heat find a way to stay competitive all night long and then just decide to shit it all away in the fourth quarter. And honestly, Spoelstra had a decent part in this as well because Tyler Herro was basically the only effective player aside from Simone Fontecchio and Keshad Johnson, who had a career night today. But Tyler Herro was the only one that was effective consistently. And he sat for the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It was a 20-point game by the time Boy Wonder comes into the game. And he was looking good, like he was shooting efficiently, he was getting to the line. And my God, if this does not make you appreciate Bam Adebayo for what he does for this team, I mean, Jesus, the coverages that he has to put up with with this team. And don't get me started with Norman Powell and Kel'el Ware. This was one of the worst games I've seen Kel'el play. He looked so lost. He looked so slow. He was living on the three-point line and was doing nothing to assert himself. He didn't even lead the team in rebounds. I think he had 7 for the night. Tyler led them in that department with 8. It's just the whole and the craziest part is the only reason they were competitive in the first half and it stayed close throughout most of this game was because of the bench. Yes, the starting lineup did turn it up a bit in the third quarter, and that's why that one stayed in the balance there. But for basically the entire first half, Keshad Johnson, Jaime, who for some reason only took 3 shots in this game, that was weird. He only had 6 points, did lead the team in assists with 6. They were the only effective group in this game. And it was so apparent, the minute that they changed, it they were able to actually do something. And it was mainly Keshad Johnson and Simone Fontecchio. The way they played in this game was incredible. But there's a reason they're back end of the rotation players, because when you're playing them in the clutch like we did, and clutch is I should not have used that word. The reason we use them in the fourth quarter in big time minutes is because we have nobody left. Bam Adebayo and Andrew Wiggins were both out, and we still don't have Jovic. At times, Keshad was basically your 5 because Kel'el Ware was so ineffective in this game. When you're that size and it's obviously not working for you today, don't you think it would be better if you just try to assert your dominance inside the paint? I mean, it's just, if that just feels logical to me. Norman Powell is the most selfish player I've seen since Dion Waiters. He is so blind when he drives into the paint. Spo decides to leave Tyler Herro on the bench for 5 whole minutes in the fourth, even as he's watching this game just crumble away with Kel'el Ware's ridiculousness and Norman's literally blind game, and does nothing to change the outcome. He literally just lets it play out, and then Tyler comes in when we are down 21 points. Why? The game's over at that point. The momentum is clearly on Charlotte's side. They're at home, and we have no Bam. Why would you take out our most effective player? I don't give a shit what the rotation is, what you had planned coming into the game. You obviously needed Tyler in this game as much as humanly possible. If you had, unless they just were okay with throwing this game, and just to reserve him but then they played him. So it makes no sense to me at all. And I thought that was just ridiculous. And they allowed Lonzo Ball to look good, because they never allow Lonzo Ball to look good. But that's because what? We always have Bam Adebayo there to cover for everyone's ass. And now we didn't in this game. And now you see what happens. Kel'el cannot man a defense, especially not one that's against offenses that are this quick and elite. I mean, the amount of shot making they have on that Hornets squad, Knipple, Brandon Miller, who didn't even have that great of a game, and then obviously Lonzo, and now you add Kobe White to the bench. I mean, the man looked ridiculous. That was his best game in a Hornets uniform. They look good. I mean, 7-3 or 8-2 in their last 10 games, and they have been on fire. They get that revenge after we beat them a couple nights ago, or a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't remember when that was, but they get the revenge in a big way and absolutely blow us out. Wow, 40 points allowed in the fourth quarter. That's just ugly. That's ugly. But hey, that's what happens when you don't have Bam.